Hi ladies, this is Mellon and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. And if you are not new here, then thank you so much for watching. This series is things that you need to know before becoming an entrepreneur. It's things that I wish that people would have told me, or things that I've learned in the process. So if you haven't watched part 1, please watch part 1 and then come back to part 2, okay? Because that way things are going to flow better. So the last video we left off with discernment. You're going to need discernment for your journey. People are going to you're going to be alone. People are not going to be there for you like you think they are. People are going to talk about you. So yeah, that was what we left off on. And the next thing I want you to know is don't be concerned with people knowing you, people following you, people supporting you, because I'm telling you, in the beginning, if you're starting from zero, girl, don't look for it. Don't get caught up on it, because that is going to hinder you. That might stop you. That might discourage you from continuing on with what you know you're supposed to do. When I first started my YouTube channel back in 2011, I got caught up on, how many views I got, how many subscribers I was getting. No one really cares. And if I would have not cared back then, who knows how far I would be now. But, timing is everything, and God knows the right time. And I feel like I'm much more aware of who I am, what I have to offer, what I want to do than I was back then. So I just want to tell you, don't get caught up on Instagram followers. Don't get caught up on Facebook friends, because none of that stuff is real, okay? What's real is the people you impact, the people you inspire, and does your work give you value and meaning to your life? Does it make you happy? Can you be broke and happy? I don't have a lot of money right now. I am not rolling in the dough, you guys. It is hard for me right now, but I'm happy. I'm so happy because I know my turning point is around the corner. I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm passionate about what I do because it brings me joy. It brings me happiness. It brings my life meaning. And, I don't need a paycheck to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? The money will come. And when the money comes, I'm going to show you guys, what sacrificing and all the hard work and all the uncertainty and all the things that I'm telling you now, what that leads up to. So when you see me in my good point, I want you to be able to go back to the beginning of my story and say, okay, yeah, Amber said it was hard. Yeah, Amber said she wasn't making a lot of money. Yeah, Amber said she wasn't getting a paycheck. Yeah, Amber said she sacrificed income for a year and a half. Yep, Amber said it was going to be hard. Yep, Amber said I wasn't going to have any friends. Yep, Amber said people were going to talk about me. Yep, Amber said that, I was going to be sad and some days I was going to be second guessing myself. Yep, Amber said all that, and she kept going, and she inspired us and shared with us on things we should consider, and now look where she's at. So I'm going to go back and look at her point 1, and then I'm going to go to here, because nobody gets from here to here overnight. If they tell you, it's a lie, girl. It's a lie. It's a lot of hard work, when you're be successful. So don't get caught up on the numbers. Don't always have to have a friend. I will be transparent, and I'm one of those people that, wants that one friend, that wants that one homegirl, but it ain't like that. And I have to be comfortable with being by myself, with not always having that girlfriend or that road dog. God's teaching me, Amber, I've given you everything that you need to succeed. You don't always have to have anybody. Not that that person won't come, but just be content where you are. Another thing I want you to know is don't be afraid of making mistakes. Don't be afraid of being vulnerable. I hope I'm saying that right. Don't be afraid to continue to learn and be open. You have to do that. I'm telling you, you don't know everything there is to know about business or entrepreneurship unless you've been doing it for like 10, 20 years. Then you know some things, but if you're like me and you've only been doing it for a short amount of time, and you've started things in the past and not finished, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go revisit this dream because I know that's what I really want to do, and I'm gonna make it work this time. If you're like me, then yes, don't be afraid of making mistakes, because you will make mistakes, and even at your best, you're still gonna make mistakes. Why? because none of us are perfect, and we're always going to continue to learn. And if you feel like you learn everything that you've got to learn, then you're not growing. You're going to be stuck where you're at. So always be open. Never be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes in front of people. You know, I was looking at my videos lately, some of my makeup videos. You know, I was new to editing. I didn't know how to edit, basically. And I'm like, dang, my makeup videos are long. Like, who's gonna watch this? And I really do appreciate you ladies who watched it, because I'm like, girl, that video was long. And not only was it long, I made a part 2 to the part 1 video, still doing the same makeup look. I was like, girl. But you know, a part of me wanted to delete it, but something was like, no, Amber, leave it up there. Let people see how you fail. Let people see that vulnerability. Tell people how it is, and that's what God wants you to know. He wants you to know that, yes, you deserve to follow your dreams. If you want to be an entrepreneur, yes, you should do it. Yes, you should jump, but He needs you to know some things along the way, some core things. And you know, I'm transparent enough and willing enough to come here on YouTube and really tell you what it is, and not pretend like I got it like that. Not to pretend that I know everything. Not to, you know, make it easy. And I think it's time to get back to people being leaders and not follower. Now let me tell you something. There is a balance of, there are seasons when you need to be a follower and when you need to be a leader. When you need to be a team player and when you need to be the leader or the owner, okay? And God will tell you when those things, there are times in your life when you need to be a team player, where you need to learn everything you can get, where you need to absorb. But everybody has some type of leadership in them, because God has given everybody gifts and talents. So He will let you know when it's time to be a team player and when it's time to leave and be a leader, okay? And right now I'm in that stage of leadership. You know, I'm embracing it. Which brings me to my next point, fear. Fear is a big thing in everyone's lives. Fear that, you know, it might not turn out the way you think it is. Fear that, you know, you're not gonna make the money in the beginning that you wanna make. Fear of uncertainty. Fear of what people are gonna think about you. Fear of what people are gonna say about you. Fear of how you'll look in front of people. Fear of failing. I'm telling you, ladies, that those fears are never going to go away. So if you're waiting for the perfect time where everything is going to align right and everything's going to be dressed right, and you know, you got a plan A and a plan B and a plan C and a backup for your C and D, and you got an E and F, I'm telling you, you're never going to do it. You just got to do it, okay? It's cool to be wise and, you know, maybe save, you know, make some moves that you need to make too. But eventually, when you go all in on this thing, I'm telling you, you know, the safety net is going to be gone. You know, there's not going to be a safety net. You're not going to know what your tomorrow looks like. You're not going to know what your week looks like. You're not going to know what your next year. You just got to trust and believe that you're doing your best. You're making the right decisions. You got to trust God. Because I'm telling you, there's times that you could be doing everything that you need to do. You're doing everything you know to do, and you're still not seeing it. And I tell you ladies this all the time. Those are the time when you have to have faith, okay? In this journey of entrepreneurship, you have to have faith, or your fears will overtake you and you will stop and you will quit, okay? And we're not about that life. The ladies on my channel, you know, we're all about growing. We're all about being our best selves. We're all about being leaders, and we're all about, you know, giving back. So we talked about having the fears. Don't let your fears overtake you. The best thing I can tell you about fear is to feel the fear and do it anyways. Girl, you trembling, you scared, your voice crackling up. You know what I'm saying? The pitch in your voice is all messed up. Like you shaking, giving a business card out to somebody. You feel nervous. That happened to me too. Do it anyways. Do it anyways. Feel uncomfortable. Get used to feeling uncomfortable, because that's the only way to grow, is to come out of your comfort zone, okay? So many people are worried about, you know, retirement and security and 401k, and I'm telling you, you can get all that, but then at the end of the day, are you happy? Are you doing what it is that you want to do? Are you waking up every morning and you're happy because you're creating the life that you want to live? You're developing yourself. You're learning new things every day. You're not stuck in one thing. You can choose what you want to learn, how you want to flow. I'm telling you, get over the fear thing and just do it. Then the next thing we talked about was faith. You got to have unwavering faith. And even if you don't, even if you just have a tiny bit, I'm telling you, this journey will continue to strengthen your faith muscles, because you'll get to a hard spot and you'll be like, oh, God brought me out of that. And then you'll get to another spot, a new level. You'll be like, oh my gosh, you're biting your nails, you want to hide under your chair. And then God brings you through and you're just like, okay, God, I don't have no money. Like, I don't know where it's coming from, but I trust you. I know you got me. I know that you won't let me fail. I know you're gonna lead me to that next step, okay? And so let me go to my next part, the next important thing that I want to leave out. Yes, so get over your fears, have faith, don't get caught up with people knowing you. Oh, and my next thing I want to talk about, my last point, is, you know, do you have a heart to serve others? Do you have a giving heart? You will not live your best life and grow like you need to unless you are a giver, especially when you start from the bottom one, because by helping others get what they want, you're gonna get what you need to get. You know what I'm saying? You know, you ladies are saying that I'm inspiring you, I'm helping you. So many of you ladies have quit your jobs, you're opening up salon suites, you're going for that business, you want to start your YouTube channel, and I'm so proud of you ladies. I'm so happy to hear that, because that lets me know I'm where I need to be. You know, and that's another thing. You'll know where you need to be because life will give you feedback, you know, and you guys are giving me feedback like, hey, Amber, girl, you're in your lane, you're dominating your lane, stay in your lane, and continue to inspire us. So yeah, that's the thing, ladies, is stay in your lane. I know it's tempted to do what the next person is doing. I know it's tempting to do what's popular, but how can you dominate? How can you stand out if you are like hiding in a lane that's overcrowded? You know what I'm saying? The way you stand out is by being different. The way you get noticed is by being different. You know what I'm saying? So that means if you're doing stuff that everybody else is doing, you're in a dark room and no one can find you. If you're standing out and doing something that's different from what everyone else is doing, then you're that light shining in a dark room. And that's what I want you ladies to know, is be that light shining in a dark room, whatever that is. If you don't see something, then you do it. You talk about it. You create it, you know? And that's what led me to here, because it was like, okay, I quit my job and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling so much stuff right now. I need to get this off my chest, and I need to share with people who might be going through the same thing I'm going through, or who might, you know, run into the same problems I run into. So that's what I did. And it was like, I was scared when I made that video when I quit my job, because I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I quit my job and I don't have like, you know, a lot of money saved up, like a year worth of money. Like, I don't have none of that. So I just needed to go on YouTube and just say what it was and get everything off my heart. And, you know, by sharing it just encouraged me even more. So yeah, ladies, is continue to give. I'm not always saying money, you know, give your time. You know, it always comes back to you. It might come back to you financially. It might come to you with, you know, opportunities. It might come to you in influence. It might come to, you don't know how it's going to come to you, but I'm telling you, when you don't worry about money, and you, not saying that you're not responsible with your money, but when you know, when you feel it on your heart to give or bless someone, whether it be with kind words, whether it be with encouragement, whether it be with finances, whether it be with a gift, do it. I'm telling you, it's on your heart for a reason. And when you need it most, it's going to come back to you. So that's one thing that I practice. You know, if you have a salon, don't be afraid to give back to your clients. You know, show your clients that you appreciate them, because it's going to come back to you, you know. So yeah, that's one thing I want to stress. So yeah, this video is going on to 15 minutes long. I'm definitely going to continue on with this series. If you ladies are liking this series, please give these videos a thumbs up. And yeah, I love you, ladies. I just hope the best for you. Never give up, never quit. Like I'm saying, get out of your own way. Forget the fears, or feel the fear and do it anyway. Don't let nothing hold you back. You know, you only got one life to live. Nobody can live your life for you. Don't let anyone tell you what you need to do. Okay? It's a fine line from, you know, taking advice from your mentors and leaders and everything, and then doing what makes you happy. You know, doing what's best for you, because the people that are telling you, oh, you need to go to school, you need to get a degree, you need to do this, they have their lives. You know, when they're telling you this advice, they're not going to be there with you, doing it with you. It's going to be just you. So you got to make sure whatever it is that you're doing, and it might be education. For some of you women, you might want to get that doctorate degree or that master's degree. Go ahead and do it, but whatever it is, make sure that is what you want to do. Like, really do some soul searching. What brings you happiness? What brings you joy? What would you like to spend most of your time doing? You want to spend more time with your family? Do you want to work less and make more money? Do you just want to wake up and money's waiting for you to be deposited in your checking account? Do you want to get paid to be with your family and to travel and, you know, try restaurants? You know, do you want to get paid to inspire others, encourage others? You know, if that's what it is that you want to do, girl, you want to open up a food truck, you want to do a restaurant, you want to do a daycare, you want to do a cleaning business, you want to open up a bakery shop, whatever you want to do is get out of your own way, get over your fears, and start somewhere. Just do it. So I'm going to leave this video with that, and I will continue on with this series next week. I hope you ladies enjoyed it, or maybe not next week. If I have time, I will try to continue this series this week. I don't have an upload schedule just because you ladies know my life is crazy, and I don't want to tell you I'm going to upload on this day and that day, because when you're an entrepreneur, it's just like, you know, you go with the flow, okay? But yeah, I'm definitely going to continue with this series. I hope you ladies enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave me comments, feedback. Like I said, you ladies are my sisters. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube, and I will see you ladies in the next video. Bye.